How do you know it's grief, though?
It's grief when you feel something that you can't describe. Is the best way I can phrase that.
I've noticed like it's a really heavy feeling, and I've had it even in really s- superficial seeming losses, like not seeing a friend for a long time, or even just changing business strategies. Like there's still a point, a time of grieving where you have to feel that grief, and it just sits so heavy on you.
Yeah, grief kind of gives you this, best way I can share it with you guys. I lost my child to stillbirth 3 years ago. And I remember in that moment how heavy grief felt, like Jeff just said. And grief can be, it almost feels like 1,000 pound boulder sitting on your shoulders, crushing you. And you can't really get it off your shoulder for whatever reason. You feel like it suffocates you sometimes. It's very, very hard to move through it. And that's where, when I said it's a matter of the heart, it's not something we can consciously say, oh, I'm grieving and I should feel this way or I should do this to get over it. Our body won't really allow us to move that way with grief. What it really calls for us to do is to listen within and say, what am I actually feeling right now? What am I experiencing right now? And what am I being affected by? And that's where, when I talk about grief a lot in my coaching practice, I always say that this is going to be a lot of emotions all at once. If you went through something like I did, you might feel very heavy numbness in your body. You might feel just nothing at all. You might feel like you're existing in a space, but you're not really there. You might feel very angry about something, but anger is really just covering up what that deep emotion might be. And in my case, it was love for my son that's no longer here. And I'm missing and wishing that he was here, or I'm thinking about what my life might be like if he was here. Um, Grief presents itself in very different ways. And it's a very personalized journey, something that everybody will experience, but in their own individual way.
I I'm glad you brought up love.